Hey St. Lucia, welcome back to this morning. So, we are back with more guests today, and we're still celebrating, or should I say, getting ready to celebrate more national festivals. Festival of Carols, and then we have the Festival of Light Ceremony. So, if you were like me and maybe you were saying it wrong, Festival of Lights, people, this is why we are waking you up in the know. So, we're going to get everything correct, and we have the right people here representing for the CDF. So, I have Tyrone here, and then we have Jacques Claude. So, welcome, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, I like how you said that together. We practicing for the Festival of Carols. So, Tyrone, I mean, you're not a stranger, neither are you, Claude.
Yep.
Recently, as the year, I should say, has been unfolding, we've seen a revival and a push for everything cultural, everything authentic to St. Lucia being, pushed back into our activities. And I realize for what's about to come up, it's going to be exactly the same thing and even better. So, who wants to start us off with, our activities coming up?
Well, as St. Lucia knows, every year we celebrate what we now call the December festivals. And there are three components to the December festival, which is the lantern competition, the Festival of Carols, and also the Festival of Light ceremony. All right. We've had the lantern competition, which took place at the National Cultural Center this past Saturday, and that was excellent. Excellent, and lots of beautiful lanterns, and St. Lucians can look forward to seeing those lanterns at the Festival of Light ceremony. So basically, this is what the December festival is about, and this morning we're here to talk about the Festival of Carols, which Jacques Claude will be enlightening St. Lucia on, and also the Festival of Light ceremony.
All right, perfect. Well, I'm going to jump over to Jacques Claude right now. So, welcome once again. It is
Thank you,
an
thank you.
exciting time of year.
It
And
is.
tell us about the Festival of Carols.
Okay, sure. All right. So, like my colleague said, it's an annual event. We always strive to aim bigger and better for the following year. And this year, we have decided to host it in the community of Monrepo. At last year's festival, the group actually approached us, and they were really excited and overzealous to actually be a part of last year's celebration, and they wanted to show the rest of the choirs what they had to offer. So they invited us down to their community. It will be held at the Church of St. Anne. This year, it's going to take place on the 9th of December. It is a free event open to the general public. We're inviting everyone to come out and be a part of this festival. It has been growing tremendously over the years. I can say that we have at least 15 participants this year. It's going to be excellent, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now, I love just how eager they were to be part of this. And even, I suppose if you're not from the area, you would not have been aware that they have their annual tree lighting. So this is
Yes.
really bringing
It
things
was
to
a pleasant surprise to us,
yeah,
definitely.
a larger scale. And it just goes to show you that we have a lot happening around the island. And I'm just loving to see, the fusion of not everything being from Castries and to the north, not putting it down, but it just shows that we do have things happening in the outer districts, and it can be
And
a big event.
that's our thrust with the Festival of Carols. Over the last 12, 10 years, we have taken it to various parts of the island, decentralizing it, making it known to St. Lucia that this is a St. Lucia national event. Also, tried to conduct a number of workshops in lantern building, not just in Castries, but around the island annually, so that we make sure that persons get involved in the tradition of building lantern and keeping our Festival of Light going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, with that, I think as a little girl growing up, this is always a highlight to come out and see the Festival of Light ceremony. So, what is going to be exciting for 2018?
Oh my word, were you at 2017? Oh my word.
Very, very nice.
I could let St. Lucia know that we have a wonderful event prepared for you guys. Come down, and we're going to kick off under the patronage of His Excellency, so Emmanuel Neville Snack. We're going to officially start off the Lantern Parade at 6:30. Right? The Lantern Parade usually starts from the City Hall. We are actually going to go into the boulevard this year, go through the route into the boulevard, come back and go down Library Street in front of the Valmore, onto Jeremy Street, right into Pena Street, and then right onto the Meekwood Street and into the square. Over the past few years, we've really tried to boost the various segments in the parade. St. Lucia, you could come out and see, of course, the lanterns were participating. They're going to be Masquerade, drummers, Moko Jumbies, the ECRC bikers, you name it. Just a little taste of what's going to happen.
I mean, last year was great. That's why I was wondering, how are you guys going to top 2017?
We have a secret for that we're not going to let out of the bag. But St. Lucians could also look forward to over the last 2 years we've done a lighting display on the Central Library,
yes.
and that has been spectacular. And we're working on this also. And so St. Lucia, come out and be a part of this. The fireworks would be our climax also. So this is going to be superb. St. Lucia, it's happening on Wednesday, the 12th of December. At the Derek Walcott Square. Of course, the lantern parade through the streets of Castries, but it's at the Derek Walcott Square. And we start officially from 7:30, but the lantern parade is going to be from 6:30. All right? And hopefully we're going to run through our program pretty smoothly, and roughly about 10:30. And then we're going to turn it over to the Castries City Council, which are going to be presenting the National Day events.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, St. Lucia, we have a full day of activities. This is obviously one of the events. It's family fun. It's great for everybody. So if you have kids, cousins, whoever, bring everybody out. Call your neighbors too. Everybody needs to come out and be there. It's part of all of our National Day festivities. So this is what really puts us on the map. And like you said, stamp your foot. We're making some history. We're doing things different. And we're making sure that it's clear to everybody, visitors, as well as St. Lucians alike, what our true St. Lucian Christmas is. So you have to be there. Good morning, St. Lucia. Welcome to this morning. And I have to be a bit sing-songy with how I introduce my next guest because it smells delicious in here. It's Christmas time. Christmas is about chocolates, but guess what? I'm bringing you chocolates that are made right here in St. Lucia, so we have some authenticity. She's wearing her popping red. I'm trying to match her with the lips. So we have Maria Jackson. Welcome to this morning. How are you?
Thanks for having me. Really excited to be here.
I am even more excited to have you here. I am a huge chocolate lover, and I know plenty other people you can relate. So this is our segment. This is our section, and I'm excited that this is St. Lucian chocolate.
Exactly.
So
it's
the
all
brand.
St. Lucian.
Let St. Lucian know then what is the brand.
All right. Caco St. Lucie is a small bean-to-bar chocolate company. We're located in Canaries. Bean-to-bar, as I tell many persons, simply means from the actual cocoa bean to the final product, which is a chocolate bar. There's very little to no processing involved.
Okay.
Right? So we actually grow the beans in St. Lucia. We process it, and we have our final product, which is a chocolate bar.
Now, I'm excited because even in school, I remember when they started teaching us and we learned about bananas, and then I discovered, we have cocoa and this is what makes chocolate. I was used to wonder, well, how comes we weren't doing this in St. Lucia? And then, we'd send to, well-known factories out of St. Lucia that use our own beans, so why weren't we doing it? So this is an exciting endeavor. Right now, I wish you guys could smell my little area because it smells so yummy right now,
it does.
too.
It does.
So what is available in your brand? Because I'm seeing so many different things on display. So what does Caco St. Lucie have to offer?
Okay, we offer a wide range of products. For example, the chocolate bars, we created a line ranging from 60% to 70% being the highest percentage. So 60% means that there is actually 60% of the cocoa beans in the recipe that we make for the chocolate, right? The other percentage is just your sugar. It's a very natural product, free from preservatives and additives and all of that stuff that you would get from a commercial brand.
Right.
So I would say this product is something different and new, and I think St. Lucians are really excited about chocolate. And as you said earlier, for years now we've been exporting the majority of our cocoa beans to larger companies outside of St. Lucia. So it's an exciting thing to actually grow the cocoa in St. Lucia as well as produce these amazing chocolates here.
Now, you know what? I feel like you're taking us into the science of chocolate making, so I'm sure you probably learned something as well. Now, I love dark chocolates as well. How popular are the dark chocolates with your brand too?
Okay, so our products, we predominantly make dark chocolate. We also carry milk chocolate along with our other products, but customers gravitate towards a darker one, obviously because persons are much more health conscious now. Persons are aware of what they eat, what they consume. Everybody's trying to be fit and
Yes.
look,
And
on
I
flick.
just can't give up chocolate, so I try to look for the excuse as to how I can have it. So that's also I'm like, well, it's healthier, so I
Well,
can
yes,
have it.
yes. In truth and in fact, it is healthier for you because there's no dairy in there. There's very little additives to the product. So on the flip side, dark chocolate is very much healthy for you. Apart from that, I mean, we do carry the cocoa nibs. The cocoa nibs is the actual bean itself, right?
Okay.
So the cocoa nibs is this right here.
Oh, I see. That's why she's the expert.
Right. The cocoa nibs is the actual cocoa bean that we roast and we peel the beans and package it so that consumers or customers can actually enjoy that in their granola, in their breakfast cereal, in snacks and in smoothies. It adds that boost to your meal. It gives that added nutritional value and it's full of antioxidants. So when you snack on these, you get that satisfying feeling that you're looking for after a meal.
Yeah, I feel like I'm sold already. Because I was gonna ask what would be the use for that. All right,
Yeah.
good stuff. And now I know I was so quick confusing cocoa nibs with
The
this. So
chocolate.
what do we have here?
So the chocolate coated almonds is almost like a value added product where we make the local chocolate and we coat the almonds with our St. Lucian chocolate. It's something, just persons who like their nuts and that sort of thing, a little snack they can enjoy as well.
But you know what's really picking my mind right now? I'm curious to know, like, where did this start for you? How did you know this is what you want to do?
Okay, so all my life I've known that I was really fascinated with cocoa and chocolate, and as you said earlier, a lot of the beans we grow cocoa in Saint Lucia, right? But we don't make chocolate in Saint Lucia. So I personally had a love for confectionery, for sweets and that sort of thing. So I'm a pastry chef, pastry cook by profession. And I've always wanted to work with chocolate, right? My sister owns and my grandfather owns a plantation, cocoa plantation. And as a child, I used to go on vacations. It used to see these weird looking things on the trees. And, at that point, I grew a fascination for it. So it led me down the line of working with sweets and with confectionery. So chocolate in itself is something totally different when you're actually making it, right? Never in my wildest dreams would I have ever thought that I would actually be making chocolate.
I know.
I wanted to work with it, but it's something that I saw that there was an opportunity for St. Lucians like myself, and I decided, I'm just gonna go head on into this sort of thing.
I love it. And I mean, look what has come up already. So how can people follow you all?
All right, you can like us on Facebook. You can check us out on Instagram. We available on these two social media platforms. The website is up and coming. As well, you can always call us directly. Call us if you are interested in any of the products that we offer, anything that you'd like to learn or know a little more about chocolate. You can always contact us directly at the numbers 728-3131 and 459-4401.
All right, perfect. And the Instagram handle and Facebook is just Kako
Set We See.
All right, perfect. So,
Yeah.
you know what? In a nutshell, we are in the know. This is the latest, but soon to be greatest chocolate out on the market. So, like she said, when it's good, you have to go hunting for it.
Yes.
So now we know the good stuff, and we are definitely awake and in the know. So, Maria, thank you for coming all the way up here to VG to be with us, and especially good morning to all of our friends in Canries.
Yay.
Don't eat all the chocolate before I reach, okay? All right. So all of us
right.
love, and we look forward to seeing what's gonna be next.
Thank you so much
You're
for having me.
welcome. Bye. Hello, good people. Welcome back to This Morning. And let me tell you, it's magic. Yes, because right here next to me, hopefully you already recognize, but we have somebody who is very famous. Magically. You may know him as well for fooling the infamous Penn and Teller on their own show. I mean, that in itself is crazy.
Yeah.
So if you don't already know, he is also the official magician for for the Chicago Bulls. Hey!
Yeah.
So let me welcome to St. Lucia in the flesh, Jabrizi. How are you?
I'm doing good. I love St. Lucia. This is amazing. Y'all got a really, really great like atmosphere, and the people are amazing. I love it.
Now, let me tell you, that was the best answer. So now St. Lucia automatically loves you, even if some may not have known you.
Okay.
You are welcome. They might be even giving you citizenship before you leave, okay? So,
Oh, good. Yeah. I
you can
would
come
love it.
back
I'll take it.
anytime.
I'll definitely take it too.
So, of course, it's all about its magic. So, Friday is going to be a magical day. And also because it's the day before my birthday, we had to do something special. Yeah, let me try and take credit. But no, really and truly, it's going to be spectacular. And the reason why you need to come down to the National Cultural Center. So, Jabrizi, you are here. I mean, first of all, your journey is amazing from where you've started to what you've created, who you're evolving into. I mean, what is it that you love about magic and what you do so much?
I honestly like the way magic makes me feel. Like the idea of doing magic is like literally, taking one thing and making it a totally different thing, right? Like I think people's journeys are like that,
That's true.
Like I came from being broke to now like, okay, now we're actually successful at this point in my life. Some broke kid in Chicago is now like a well-known worldwide magician. Who would have thought, right?
Yeah.
The kid on the south side could actually do that. You know what I mean? And I feel like people's lives are like that. You got something bad you're going through, you magically change it. And I feel like that's what magic feels like to me. And that's why I like magic. It reminds me of moments like that.
Good. Well, where did this begin for you? Like, how did you find magic, or how did magic find you?
Magic found me
All
on
right.
accident. I was 8. I was watching David Blaine on TV, right? And I was like, whoa, what's going on? Because it was like some girls reacting, and I'm like, oh, like they're jumping, and they're like so excited, just like with their faces like so bright. I was like, I want to do that too as a kid. So I got on the internet. I was like, how do you do it? Try my best to figure it out.
Right.
First trick I learned was like how to make a coin move from one hand to the other hand without like making them touch. So like you don't even throw them. You just coin here, close, boom, now it's there, right? And that was my journey. And then I started doing hypnosis in high school, and yeah, so that's and then I did videos online too as well.
Let me tell you, this is the kind of things that blows your mind, because I still cannot even begin to figure out how I'd even make a coin transfer without showing it. So I mean, it's definitely the tricks of the trade, and you gotta love what you're doing, but you have the larger than life personality that also goes with it, which is great, because I feel like this is also what draws people in, because you want that good energy. You want, at the end of the day, you leave people feeling happier. And I know you also have a movement as well, just stemming from your roots and where you began. You're also really big about giving back, which is why you have your Black Magic tour going on right
Yeah.
now. So tell us about Black Magic, and no, it's not what you're probably thinking first, because it's a real serious movement.
Yeah, so the Black Magic Tour was essentially, it's because the word black has such a bad negative connotation behind it.
Right.
Especially when you're talking to other black people. You say black magic, they forget that they black too.
Yeah.
And if I'm doing magic, I'm black. So, the word black has a negative connotation. I want to take it and make it my own, right? I want to give it the most positive connotation you could ever give something, because I don't think everything that's black has to be evil. Okay.
And just before we jump onto that, I mean, just share a little bit, if you can, of your story, like where you started, because this is a great story, something that can inspire anybody, somebody in St. Lucia, because, you look at your mom or your dad and you say, hey, I think I'm going to try and be a magician or do this. And they're going to be like, oh, you're crazy. What are you going to do with this? Where's it going to take you? But this is living proof that people just need to follow their dreams.
So I started off as a kid, broke kid on the south side of Chicago, poor, not much money. My parents could barely do anything for me. Magic is like a rich man's game, right? You got to be rich in order to really be a successful magician, because all this stuff is expensive.
Right.
So how do you start from the bottom and work your way up? And my whole journey, I was always interested in making YouTube videos. I was always interested in displaying my talent in as many resources as possible. Where somebody looks at like a TV and they just see a piece of entertainment, I looked at the TV as maybe this can be a way to source my talent, or a computer or a camera.
Right.
I look at everything as an opportunity versus, using it as just what the everyday mundane people do. And because of that, I was able to succeed. That, and I have a really big pet. You got to kill me. Like, I'm not going to stop. I love what I do. Like, I'm never gonna stop. You can't trick me out of it. You can't tell me I'm not the best magician alive. You gotta really put me down. I honestly believe in my head with my whole heart, body, mind, and spirit, that I was meant to do this. This is my path. And I think people have to feel like that.
Yeah, that's true. And you know what? This is why we always tell people we wake you up in the know here on this morning. And of course, there's plenty good vibrations. Positivity rocks, as we always say. And I think it's about time for some magic.
About time for some magic.
Yeah,
All
'cause
right.
I'm in charge today, so I say magic starts now.
Okay. Let's do this. You gotta I'll get this out the way because everybody's requesting this. They say, "Oh man, can you take my 5 and turn it into such and such?"
I
Right?
don't even have a 5.
Look.
Somebody give me a 5.
I'll
Not a physical.
do we have some money? Actually, I might got some money for you. So look here. Let me see. Is that it right there? Look at that.
All right.
Look at that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I want you to just validate this for the people. That is a regular 5, right?
A regular 5. Oh, yeah. Watermark. It's not counterfeit.
Not counterfeit.
This is legit.
That's okay. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now look, this is what I'm gonna do. Check it out. My hands. Here we go. Want you to see it. Here, take a step forward. Beautiful. Because I want to really make sure everybody can see this. Watch. I'm gonna take it. Give it a fold.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Give it
I'm
another
not going to
fold.
take my eye off of this.
Don't take your eye off. Another fold.
Mhm.
Right. There. It's that last fold people don't see. Watch. Just like that. Did it work? Did it work? Let's see. All right. Yeah. That's it right there.
Not that. Oh my gosh. No way. No way.
That's all you. Take it.
This is real. The hell? Okay, sorry. Am I allowed to say? People, we did not just hear me say that this early in the morning. What? I mean, I kept watching. I don't know how you did it. My eyes are watering. Okay, so I'm speechless, but this really happened, and this is real. I'm still holding it up to the light, guys. So this is mine to keep?
That's yours to keep. Yes, that is yours to
It's
keep,
my
girl.
birthday on Saturday,
Yeah.
so hey.
Happy early birthday too.
Thank you.
Now look, wait. I want to do one more trick.
Okay.
So
Can we call our special helper, Jamari?
come on, Jamari. Come on up.
All right, so
Now
y'all know
look.
that's my son.
Jamari, we'll try something, okay? Jamari, I want you to think about an animal. All right? You got that animal? What's the animal?
Crane.
A crane? Okay. Check this out. That's what I'm going to try. Look. I'm going to take the tissue. Watch. I just take it and I toss it. Right? Look. Watch. You said a crane, right?
Yes.
It's weird because it's like it has a memory. It actually knows what you're thinking. Can you see that right there? Look, watch. Just like that. Boom. Boom. What is that, Jamari? Is that a crane?
What? Say what? You're kidding me, right?
No.
Okay, so
It's a crane.
you know they say seeing is believing. As far as I know, my eyes are well, and JJ just this is magic, and this is Jabrizi, and it's all about It's Magic happening Friday, December 7th. So make sure you come out, get your tickets. I know they're going to be doing some school runs, so of course kids in St. Lucia are going to be able to experience something and have this reaction. So come out, and of course the night show is going to be for everybody. So if you didn't see it in the school, come out with your friends, your family. This is truly something different, and it's definitely, I would say, a once in a lifetime experience. Unless we bring him back and give him citizenship, then he can come more often.
Yeah. And if y'all do that, I would love it.
All right. So, on this note, we're going to leave you stumped. This has been magic. This is Jabrizi. Thank you again.
No problem.
This is awesome. It's my birthday. And And guys, on that note, we will see you right then, December 7th, National Cultural
Mamma
Center.
mia.
Bye.
Mamma mia. What's that? How did we do
That was crazy. So didn't I tell you this show was going to be very special? So hopefully everybody's getting a little bit more excited about Christmas. Not to mention it was a very yummy show. So let us support our own. And somebody, my birthday is on Saturday. Can you get me that chocolate? That is all I'm saying. So if you love me, you know where DBS is. Just deliver. Thank you. That's my plea. But other than that, it's all about the magic show. It's magic happening on Friday, December 7th. So we cannot afford to miss that either. I'm still mind blown. My son is. Our whole crew is behind the scenes, cameramen and all. So, you need to really come out and witness that on your own. And apart from that, I feel like this has just made my day. It's been a really great morning together. I know it's hard waking up this early, but you know what? You do it anyways, and I appreciate it because I know how hard it is to get up at 6 a.m. But that's why we love you, because you stay loyal, and I will make sure we keep delivering. So we will see you for our Free Up Fridays. That is tomorrow, right here on DBS.